Good morning, my friends. It is a very pleasant morning, as you can see. Temperatures in low 40s. Everything's soaking wet. It's still kind of drizzling a little bit. I am really hoping that at some point today the weather gets a little better, because I really want to dry out my stuff. Like everything's wet, like my tent from inside and outside, my sleeping bag, all my clothing, everything is at least damp. But I was wrong last night. I thought I'm a little further from the road than I actually am, but hey, I'm not right next to a road, so that counts, right? It's right here behind me, the fence, that's the fire station. So I'm kind of all right. It's like, this is where I camped, right here, among like old cans and beer bottles. Hey, it was somewhat flat, not completely windy, so I'm all right with it. Nobody kicked me out either. So I'm just slowly packing up, trying not to get things more wet than they already are. And I'll be on my way. I'll see how far I can go today, but it's chilly, so I'm not going to take as many breaks, or as long breaks, I believe. So we shall see how far I can get today. Yesterday it was 23.3 miles, so today we'll see. It is about 12:45 p.m. Yeah, the weather's not improved much. At least it has stopped raining about an hour ago. Otherwise it was pouring down rain all morning long. I've gone about 11 miles already. And I don't know how much further I want to go, because it's cold, it's miserable. I actually made myself a hot lunch. I had some hot mashed potatoes with salami and cheese. I usually eat my lunches cold. You make some sandwiches or mashed potatoes do very well cold. I'm too lazy to cook for my lunch. But today I made an exception. I don't know. Because it's just so nasty out here. And the warm meal sounded really good. I'm actually chasing down mashed potatoes with some potato chips, and I'm making a hot tea. So, warm up from the inside a little bit, because my half-soaked puffy jacket doesn't do much good right now. Like everything I have is kind of half-soaked. Whew, what a day. I can't wait to get to Acton and have like extra large hot beverage at McDonald's. At this point, I don't even care what kind of beverage it is. I'm craving hot chocolate, but I'll see what I have. I'll definitely not make it today though. It's from here. It's about 15 miles. I don't think I can do 15. That's a lot. Like my hips and my feet are already pretty sore. I'm getting new blisters from walking in the soaked shoes and socks. So I'll see. It's one of those days, I guess. At least it's not raining. Look at the positives, right? I made it to the camp, but it's actually a really pretty campsite by a river, pretty sandy spots. But guess what? It's raining again for a change. Oh, what a day. I ended up hiking about 22 miles which is a lot for me, especially after those 23 yesterday. The last 2 miles were painful. I was hurting everywhere. My feet were hating me. By hiking all day in soggy shoes and soggy socks, I got some new blisters, and oh well, I can't wait to get to hiker heaven and take a 0. Yeah, thankfully now it started raining after I pitched my tent, not before, like last night, but still, like, everything's damp. At least damp. Some things I have are soaking wet because it was raining all day long, and there were some holes in the Ziploc bags I didn't see before, and I stored my stuff in those Ziploc bags, like a puffy jacket and stuff like that. So, and I discovered there is a hole in my bathroom kits too, so all of the toilet paper I have is nice and soggy. Oh joy, tomorrow will be pleasant. Hopefully tomorrow should be the last day of this nasty weather, and it should start getting better. At least that's what the guy in the ranger station said. But, oh well. I wouldn't be mad if we had this kind of weather when we are going over LA Aqueduct. Usually people are boiling there because it's in the hundreds and there's no shade. With my luck, it'll be like 110 degrees when I go over the aqueduct. But now it's cold and rainy, even though the last couple miles were mostly downhill, so we are at lower elevation now, which is awesome since it's not as cold here. So my damp sleeping bag won't give me hypothermia. Yeah, I'm about to make myself something to eat. I don't know what yet. It's still pretty early. I'm not terribly hungry yet. I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to do anything. I want to sleep, but I know that if I fall asleep now or like early, I will wake up at midnight, 1-ish, and won't be able to go back to sleep for hours. So I need to keep myself awake and enjoy the pretty weather, right?